It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Yay!
Okay. Hi everyone. Thanks for bearing with us. We were having some hiccups, like back end things with getting onto the R Skullgirls Twitch. So we're gonna be running Get Good on my channel this week. We're sorry that we're starting late. Getting things. We know it's no. I don't need another one. Okay, there we go. Anyway, we're here. It's been a couple of weeks. We're having some technical issues. But let's put all that behind us and play some Skullgirls. So, I am Waifu Patron Saint. As always, I am here with Dr. Omnyx, and we're going to help you get good at Skullgirls. We have a lot of new people this week, so that's exciting. We're glad to have new people. We're glad to, you know, be able to get more people into this game because this is a really fun game. So let me explain quickly how this is going to work. As you can see in the bottom right corner of the stream, we have a little panel that tells you who's playing right now and then who's up next. We're also going to be announcing in like the different chats or whatever who's up next. When it's your turn to play, we're going to send you an invite to join our game. In order to receive that invite, you need to be in the Steam chat for our Steam group. If you're not part of the Steam group, this is the group. So join that group, enter that chat room, and we will invite you to the game when you are up. Now, because we are not your friends on Steam, you're not going to get a nice little like chime and notification and stuff. So you're going to have to look for it. Check your chat windows, check your Steam overlay if you have a game running. We will send it. You just need to keep your eye open for it. So with all of that out of the way, how about we get started? Our first match for today is Star Platinum versus Konork. I see Konork in here, so I've sent you an invite. Star Platinum. Do you see Star Platinum?
Nope.
I am not seeing Star Platinum. Okay, so if people don't show up, here is how this works. We're going to wait 2 minutes, and if Star Platinum doesn't show up, they're getting skipped, and we will find someone else to play Konork. So by my clock, it is 3:12. We're going to wait until 3:14. Okay. $3:13, so 1 more minute.
How's everyone doing out there today?
Okay, so quick heads up. I just set our Skullgirls to host my personal channel. So if you're on our Skullgirls, you will be watching the stream correctly, but I don't think that the chats don't get dumped together, right?
The chats do not get dumped together.
So if you want to chat, you need to be on my personal channel. Okay, Star Platinum's not showing up, so let's move on to Dezorey. Dezorey's here, so can you please invite?
Yep.
Noticing people complaining about stream quality. I don't have any dropped frames here, so it is a problem on your end, not mine. Okay, Dezorey is here. We are ready to play. Let's get this show on the road. Ready up. You're going to be playing 3 matches. This isn't like a competitive set of first to 3 or best of 3. We play 3 games. Everybody gets to play 3, win or lose.
Being family men was quaint.
Yeah,
It
we
was nice.
I did tacos for Easter.
I did steak.
Those both sound pretty good to me.
Because I have those, you know, strong Christian values.
Yeah, we both come from very spiritual families. You know, it's really tough for me to pick out waifus because, like, they can't have, like, premarital sex or anything. That's not pure.
Yeah. You have to have the purest waifu. One who has seen the grace of God. And we've got Dezorey with Bella and Konork with Squiggly. Let's see them beat each other up. Stray hits did not convert. Do not blame Dezorey, though. Combo. Dropped it. Nice overhead. Good job using the grab to sort of cover your tracks after you dropped it. That's round 1. Overhead into a combo. Dropped it. Ooh. No conversion. Ooh. Ooh. That was so close to working. So overhead, short combo into Dynamo. I don't know whether the OTG was used there, but there could have been the possibility of another combo. And Dezorey takes game 1.
Now you're cooking with gas.
Something that Konork can start doing, from what I've seen, is adapt to, yeah, LOTO has it right. Adapt to the moves that Dezorey is using to get in. Usually Dezorey is using some overheads, just sort of jump in moves. Also, Bella's standing heavy kick, which the second hit is a overhead. And switching over to Swiggly Mirror. Cross up. Silvercord got whiffed. Totally could have gotten punished for that. Tiny combo. Quick 3-hit sweep. Grabs. Get moves. Round 1. Silvercord hit. Jump in.
Take 3. Action.
LOTO brings up more good points. I can understand that these people are new to the game, so obviously they're not going to have too many setups and moves to get in with. That is something that their opponent can start getting used to and exploit. Dezorey could be using more command grabs too. Dezorey takes game 2.
The Contiello tradition lives on.
I couldn't do it without you.
Player 1 wins.
So, because both of these guys are new, I think I'm going to be commentating more on fundamentals than sort of character-specific stuff or more advanced concepts.
One of Vitaly's, I presume.
Thank you, Nightfire.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Footsies. Just both getting some stray hits in, but that's to be expected. Ooh, quick little punish on that silver cord. Ooh, nice use of lock and load to get in. Nice use of that armor.
That won't do.
Take 2. Let's rock.
Sweet. Footsies, both players trying to get in. Tumbling run to sort of get all up in Squiggly's face. Neither player seems to be converting off of these hits, but that's something that can be expected.
It's a matter of just practicing combos in the lab. Dezorey's getting... Okay, well, there's the KO, but it looked like he was very, very frequently getting within Merry-Gorilla range.
Yeah. I would have liked to see a lot more command grabs from Dezorey.
It's very important with Cerebella that you're using those command grabs because she is the token grappler of Skullgirls.
Yeah. Even with Squiggly, I would have liked to see some command grabs there. Up next, we have Grimace and Raging Silverback. I will invite you guys.
Thank you, thank you. So, while we do that, because Nightfire is here, whenever he is here, I gotta make sure I do this. BAM! This is Combo Breaker. Combo Breaker is pretty much going to be like the major event for Skullgirls this year. It's going to be in Chicago over Memorial Day weekend with a $2,000 pop bonus from Lab Zero. So, if you want to see some exciting competitive Skullgirls play, you should check this out. If you are in the area or if you're able to get out there, you should absolutely go to Combo Breaker. And if you can't, you should absolutely watch the stream, because it'll be fun as hell. So what is the word on Grimace and Silverback?
Send out an invitation to Grimace. Silverback is MIA.
I'm pretty sure that's a Raging Silverback in there. That's what I have on, I don't see missing them on the schedule. It's missing on the schedule. Okay, well, it's supposed to be Grimace and Raging Silverback, but do we not have a Raging Silverback here? We really need... Okay, it's 3:25. They're not here by 3:27. They're not playing. After this, we have fatsukes versus Scout. Okay, Silverback is not showing up. Is Grimace in here? I know Grimace is in the chat, but Grimace,
Not
we
in the
need
lobby,
you
though.
to join the lobby. The invite might show up in a chat window, it might show up in a Steam overlay. It depends on whether you have your game running.
There's no, like, beep or anything, and it doesn't show up at the top of your window, so you might have to dig around for it.
If you're having trouble finding the invite, you can always just right-click on one of our names and hit Join Game. Okay, Okay, we understand if you're having trouble finding the invite and stuff, but please, you can just right-click on one of our names and get in that way. We need to keep this moving. There we go. Your opponent's not here. First person to let themselves into the lobby gets to play Grimace. Just let yourself in. We're not sending invites. Okay, LOTO's here. We're gonna have Grimace and LOTO. Ready up. Grimace, we need you to ready up. There we go. Remember, after this is fatsukes versus Scout, so please make sure that you are ready and waiting to be invited into the lobby when this wraps up. Are you waiting for opponent?
Yep.
They look nice. Nice hairball.
Everybody warmed up? Action!
Okay, this is actually working.
Okay.
So Grimace is playing Filia Fuqua. LOTO going with Fortune and Cerebella, a team that he's been using for a couple of weeks now.
Here, body.
Using an overhead to get in.
And Filia's
not
down.
it. Ooh, that did.
Drops
There
that.
was no
Gets
hit.
one hit in and then drops it and goes into the super anyway. It's important to make sure that you're properly hit confirming when you're going into heavy moves and supers. Nice Excalibello from LOTO. And Grimace is back in the corner.
Level
And gets
3
KO'd with the level
for
3.
the game.
I don't know if I saw Grimace blocking that round.
Now you're playing with power.
Me neither.
Yeah, the corner's it's a scary place to be because you can no longer create distance between you and your opponent. So you need to be very, very vigilant when it comes to looking out for mix-ups and resets, blocking, and trying to get the hell out. So if you can, you know, maybe you'd push block to give yourself a little bit of breathing room. Filia has updo, which is essentially an invincible uppercut. So when you get an opening, you can use updo as a panic button to get out of the corner. But all in all, still the most important thing to be doing is blocking.
I'll cut you down to size.
Because if you block, you can't take a lot of damage, your opponent can't go into a combo unless they mix you up. Okay, LOTO switched to Solo Valentine. Okay, Grimace is backing up a lot. I was worried he was going to put himself in the corner.
Liking his use of the assist though.
He's throwing out the assists a lot, but I'm not really seeing conversions off of them. Sometimes he puts them in combos, but you don't want to be using assists in combos if you don't have to, because the assist introduces a lot of damage scaling. I think it goes up to 50 or 80% as soon as you use an assist call. That whiffed updo is going to give LOTO an opening to do a good amount of damage. I wouldn't have push blocked that Savage Bypass because Valentine is vulnerable for a long period of time after that move.
Ooh.
And with Filia, you want your opponents to be up close so you can attack them. So if Grimace did not push block there, he would have had a fantastic opportunity to punish LOTO.
Guess we won.
It's in the can.
Regarding like the scaling and stuff with assist calls, I feel like you could do more with one character in a lot of the situations where Grimace is throwing Fuqua out. And also, like, he's doing it very early. Like, Filia gets 2 hits in, and then Fuqua comes out. Some more advice for Grimace is, it may be just because the first match was really difficult for him, but Grimace is playing very, very... I don't necessarily want to say defensively, but I almost want to say the word is afraid.
Not offensively.
Yeah, but like, you know, he was backing himself up a lot, as you know, he was trying to stay away from Valentine, but it's not like he was playing a character that could be attacking from that range. You know, maybe he could have played Keep Away if he had Fuku out and he could spam projectiles, but Philia is an up close and personal rushdown character, and he wasn't playing her in an effective range. So again, he backs up a little. Okay, gets hit by the Num Num. You need to be very careful about where that head is. Bursts out of that infinite combo.
Here comes Bella. Command throw.
A lot of Bellas will typically try to hit you with a command grab as soon as they come in. So you're usually going to want to try and jump away when Bella comes in.
That could have been punished.
Also, I'm paying attention to Grimace's Philia combos, and I'm not seeing air dashes being used.
Yeah.
In air dash cancels and, you know, doing stuff like that is really important. Nice use of the overhead by LOTO. You got to be looking out for those. But you need to be using air dashes in Philia combos to do meaningful damage. And also with that overhead move that Grimace got hit with from Fortune. Overhead moves, for those that don't know, they're moves performed on the ground that need to get blocked high, KO'd with a raw tag in classic LOTO fashion. Anyway, overhead moves you need to block high even though they're performed on the ground. They tend to have a long startup period, so you can notice when they're coming and switch your block stance accordingly. Okay, so we have Scout here. We need fatsukes. Can you please get him in here?
Working on it.
Thank you. After this, we have Domoxx versus Mr. Manly Mannerman. Okay, we've got everyone in here, so we just need to ready up.
For over a decade.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! Give me a hit.
Downfall.
Liking that pillar assist.
We are back.
Liking that silver cord.
Squiggly pulls Big Band in with that solo big... yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Fatsuke's playing Squiggly Valentine against Scout's solo Big Band.
That's Parasol, man.
Okay, it's Parasol. Fuck me.
Hey, listen here.
Big Band has... Okay, well not Big Band, but a lot of Big Band players have a tendency to throw out Supersonic Jazz as a reversal. Also, I really liked what fatsukes did with that raw tag. In order to make it safer, he threw out Squiggly Battle Opera to put a barrier between his characters and Big Band. So then when he tagged into Parasol, you could see Big Band try throwing out Brass Knuckles, but he got hit by the Battle Opera.
Rest easy, Sienna. That's a wrap. This sure takes me back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Same teams as last time. Looked to me like fatsukes threw out that Battle Opera and was hoping to get a mix-up in with that dive kick.
Yep.
But Scout knows that fatsukes is going to be trying to get in with that dive kick, so he's throwing out A-Train pretty frequently to try and react to that accordingly. And again, it gets taken down by a raw Supersonic Jazz. You need to be on the lookout for that.
Ooh, shots.
But the thing is Big Band can just get in
Big
really
Band
quick.
Reacts accordingly with the heavy step.
Yeah, if you play a stationary zoning game, like Parasol throwing out shots or Peacock just throwing out projectiles, Big Band is going to give you a hard time because Big Band can hit you from full screen with Giant Step, and then he can get in by using Brass Knuckles, and then he can go into Supersonic Jazz. So with 3 moves, he can punish you from across the screen and do a ton of damage. Nodscouter giving some Squiggly players advice. You can do Silver Cord when Big Band does A-Train and Brass Knuckles and he gets grabbed out of it. I also agree with Nodscouter's suggestion to push block more because the Big Band mix-ups are giving him a really hard time. It's another case of the corner being a scary place because as soon as Squiggly was in the corner, she was done for. fatsukes just was not able to create some distance between him and Scout. He wasn't able to gain any leverage when he was in the corner. And so he lost to Squiggly very quickly.
This battle is all in the mind. Action.
Okay, we might have something going here.
Got a combo. Ooh.
Gets another one.
There's a do you think that delay was intentional for the purpose of a reset?
I'm going to say no. Nice job using Battle Opera to get in. That strategy appears to be working. Okay, see right there, he managed to get over that. And that was a very good game 3.
Sorry it had to come to this.
Fatsukes making a comeback, making a statement.
Alright, let's move on. So up next we have Domoxx and Mannerman. Please get them in here. Give me 1 sec. We might do a little bit of improvising.
Ooh.
Can you please look at that?
Yeah. Ooh. Close this time. Ooh, nice silver cord. Big band returning some hits. Brass Knuckles has Squiggly in the corner. Squiggly slowly but surely fighting her way out. Squiggly's back in the corner. Not anymore. Squiggly using the opportunity between rounds to get on the other side of Big Band. Position herself so that she can get out of the corner. Ooh. Ooh, gonna get. Oh. Should have gotten punished a lot more severely for that silver cord. Ooh, notices that Squiggly's gonna whip that. Pulls out the level 3.
Okay, quick announcement. We had to shuffle around some matches, so whatever's posted on the Steam group right now is not up to date, and you need to pay attention to stream to know who's playing. Adwins versus Reckon is up next. Nani, you are playing in intermediate later. So please pay attention to the stream so you know when you are playing.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. To me.
Ooh, that's gonna whip. That's what I like to see. Using the brass knuckles to punish Squiggly for that whiffed silver cord.
Pulls Big Band in. Good job.
I don't think I've really seen someone use sweeps as much as Domoxx is.
Thing is,
So-
with Domoxx throwing that sweep out all the time, Man needs to catch on.
Yeah.
If your opponent knows that you're going to fall for something every time, they're going to keep on doing it until you adapt. In fact, did you watch any of the Topanga matchups?
No.
Okay, I forget who it was. Daigo was playing somebody and he just kept on jumping up and doing kicks as Evil Ryu. He did 5 in a row and they all hit.
Wow.
you know, if people find weak spots, they're going to abuse them as long as they are around.
That's one of the core tenets of fighting games, is gotta keep punishing them over and over again.
Yeah, you gotta work out your opponent's weaknesses and just exploit them.
Yep.
Exploit them until they don't want to play anymore. Okay, I like that Domoxx teched out of the corner. That silver cord can be very, very punishable. Big Ben could just go right in with brass knuckles. Brass is a charge move, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so while you're blocking, you can be charging it up.
Ooh, jumping in and punishing. Tiny little mix-up, doesn't really convert off it.
Okay, back in the corner. Gets kicked out. Is he gonna do another silver cord? Nope. Jumps up, gets hit by brass. Raw level 3. Come on. Come on, you don't do that.
Whoa, okay, you're like a few seconds ahead of me.
Huh.
Whoa, that was a nice stancel.
And there we go. Mannerman takes the game.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Alright, let's move on. We have Adwins versus Reckon.
Gonna get him in here.
After this, we have LOTO versus X Factor 521. They're here. They are ready. The match is low latency. You know,
Perfect.
all is right with the world.
This is a good day.
Alright, here we go. We got Solo Squiggly going against Parasol, Eliza, and Squiggly.
We don't see too many three-man teams here.
Yeah, usually a lot of solos, maybe teams of 2. Thing is, 3v1? I mean, check this out.
Yeah.
So,
Parasol
Reckon
is
maybe got
already
like a
in.
combo and a half off, and Parasol is annihilated. That's the challenge when you're playing unbalanced teams, is that you have fewer room to make you have less room to make mistakes.
Ooh.
Happy birthday. That's going to be very, very aggravating.
Nice. Yeah. That hit pretty hard.
Okay, so Adwins is going into a 39, 40, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 43 hit combo and takes out what? Maybe a fifth of Reckon's health? And Squiggly is out of here.
Here comes Eliza. Might have had time to punish that with silver cord. Reckon is just mixing her up.
Good job blocking that, even though it was coming from behind.
Ooh,
But gets
that
hit with a
was
raw
good
level
read.
3.
That was a good read. Nice job.
Flashy. Okay, what does Adwins need to be doing here?
Needs to be on the lookout for things he can punish.
Well, that's a very obvious, vague thing that we're going to get shat on if we say.
Yeah.
Don't say block. Don't say, like, punish. It's come up with a real thing. It seemed to me like Adwins was trying to go in and attack and usually ended up overcommitting. And because we're going to talk about punishing, that gave Reckon an opportunity to punish. And the last thing you want to give a solo is the opportunity to punish. Yeah. Okay, Adwins is dropping Eliza, hoping to get a little more health and a little more damage by playing a team of 2. Nice pillar. Avoiding that jump in.
Nice stancel for the mix-up.
Gravedigger to put Reckon in the corner. I like that. I like that.
Unfortunately, not really continuing to use it, putting himself in the corner. Nice panic pillar. Ooh,
not a smart move.
Not a fun time to raw tag.
I would have waited out that battle opera and maybe tried going in for a DHC. I'm really liking the assist
for a mix-up.
Adwins is making very solid assist calls.
Dropping Eliza was a smart
move. No, but
he's
got... Okay, wasn't able to get a full-blown happy birthday there, but this could be the end of Adwins.
Ooh, nice job calling the sniper on the backdash.
Don't that just beat all?
That was, I really liked seeing that team of 2 versus the team of 3. Adwins was making fantastic use of his assists.
Those were some good assists.
Those were picked out very well for the characters.
Really like seeing Squiggly used to get in. Really like seeing Parasol used to sort of have a get off me button.
Yeah. Seriously, Adwins was making fantastic use of Napalm Pillar to prevent Reckon from just going ham.
Yeah, and I agree. I also agree with Dale in that Adwins can extend his Parasol combos more. I don't remember how recently Adwins picked up Parasol, but that doesn't matter anymore. He dropped her. Now I got another Squiggly mirror
match. I'm disappointed. I would have liked to see that team again.
Yeah.
In the end, like, you know, you can always extend your combos with lab time and stuff like that.
Yep.
But at a fundamental level of understanding the psychology of that match and what was going on in both players' heads, Adwins played a very good game too.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a neat thing.
But wasn't Reckon close enough for that
Reckon
to connect
was close
anyway?
Enough for that to happen, but it's not like that used any meter in the first place.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's cool to see center stage. That's very annoying when it's an assist.
Yep. Ding. Never mind. We've just got a back and forth here, which I guess at this level is to be expected because resets aren't really something that either player has picked up yet. Ooh.
Well, level 3, is that gonna
come back?
No, it doesn't connect on the comeback. Oh!
Yeah,
well, for a second it did.
Once. Oh, here we go. That's gonna get blocked.
That's where we might have had a chip out. Gets hit with that dive kick. It seems to me like a lot of the Squiggly players we see throw out that dive kick all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good games. So now we have LOTO versus X Factor. Followed by Demensia versus jdbxxs. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Screw you.
jdbxxs.
It doesn't have any vowels. You need vowels. You know that's
Wales disagrees.
You know that's the whole reason XKCD is named XKCD.
Why?
Randall Munro wanted a name that didn't have any vowels in it, so you would have to say the letters.
Oh.
So he did XKCD. Okay, Lotto and X Factor. Do we have X Factor present in chat?
I asked. Not seeing.
I'm not seeing an X Factor.
Round.
It is 4:01, so at 4:03, X Factor is getting the boot. Yeah, I figured you'd say it like delectable.
Okay.
Usually I'm the one that pronounces things in dumb ways.
I just do Dale because that's a real name and it comes first in the bigger name.
But yeah, whatever. Okay, once again, we are looking for X Factor. We need you in here. We do not have X Factor. This ain't Marvel. Here's the deal. First person to let themselves into the lobby gets to play Lotto. Or wait. Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Yeah, Snacky. If you can bug X Factor and see if he's around, please do. But we can only wait a minute or two for this. Guys, don't join yet. Don't join. We're gonna give him one more chance. Friendly reminder about the Get Good cancellation policy. If you register and it turns out you're not able to participate, please let us know so we can find your opponent someone else to play with. I'm Prime1153 on Reddit. Send me a message. Also, I mention in every announcement, on every registration, on the Steam group, that we play on Eastern Standard Time. So if you are signing up, please make sure that you read the rules and you read the information that I post so this runs as smooth as possible for everyone. First person to join the game plays Lotto.
In the meantime, chat, tell us how your Easter went. If it went well, give us a pog chant. If it didn't go so well, give us a Bible thump.
I was gonna say give us a dance game, but I think Bible Thump though is a little more culturally relevant given the holiday.
Yeah. Alright, here's Nod Nod, which I think is Noot Noot.
No, that's Nodscouter's icon.
I think they're doing an identity swap in which Noot Noot takes Nodscouter's name and icon, and Nodscouter takes Noot Noot's name and icon.
Well,
But
whoever
still with the format of their other name.
it is, they're here and they're playing.
We're gonna see some fights.
Okay, let's get the show on the road. Lotto's back with Fortune Parasol. No, that's Fortune Bella. Nod playing Double Eliza. Okay, Lotto is in, has Nod trapped in the corner, but backs out. Uses to get in. Lotto has a pretty solid misfortune. What I like about his fortune is that he uses the head well. He doesn't leave it out when he's not using it, because that would just be free damage. He's gonna block that car. No, car comes in from the other side. You need to pay attention to the dust trail when double performs that super, because depending on the direction of the dust, that's how you can determine what side the car is coming in from and how to block it. Gets that raw level 3 off. And uses the distance to safely raw tag into Bella. I have a feeling he was trying to do Excalibella and whiffed the input. Nice! Ultimate showstopper.
Nice tech into that.
Lot of damage. I've noticed that with both Bella and Fortune, Lotto plays very jumpy.
Yes.
And that's something that you know, with the right moves you can punish that. Blocks the car this time, that's going to be game. Once again, another thing that we see with a lot of Cerebella players is people will do attacks and they'll do a lot of damage because Cerebella's a pretty heavy damage dealer, but not enough get good players use her command grabs.
Yep.
She has a command grab for every situation. If people are in the air, you use Excalibella. If they're in your face, you do Diamond Drop. If they're a little further away, you do Merry-Go-Rilla. She has a lot of throws. They're all very good, and you should use them.
I'd much rather see people overusing them than underusing them.
Also, don't forget that some of those command grabs are untechable. You can't tech Diamond Drop, you can't tech Merry-Go-Rilla. Pummel Horse can...
Pummel Horse can be blocked.
It can be blocked. Excalibella can be blocked. You can...
Tech Grab Bag.
You can tech Grab Bag, but you can't block it. Just use these moves. They're good moves. I've seen Pummel Horse sometimes used in the middle of combos, but doing it raw never works. Okay, Nod tacked on Parasol. Probably, I'm wondering if he may have done that to get Napalm Pillar to punish the jumps. Little Miss Rainbow says that another issue with Pummel Horse is that you can just shake your stick and reduce the stun time on it.
I don't know whether it was intentional, but I think I like what Lotto was doing and just sort of keeping away while Sek moves
There we go.
out,
There's a command
making
grab.
Nod waste his meter.
Nod's able to get out of the corner, no problem. Lotto's using Bella's glide to get around the stage, but I would really like to see him using Tumbling Run. Number one, it's faster. Number two is that it is armored. Churn that butter, baby. That is going to KO. Okay, one character down, 2 to go.
Ooh, that's gonna whiff and get punished.
Is he gonna raw tag out? No, don't put the head out. He's one hit away from death now. This is why you need to be careful with using the head. Because your opponent can just keep on poking it.
Ooh, there
Oh,
we go.
baby. Fortune is alive and well.
Ooh. Oh, that would have been really great if it hit.
Yeah, the thing is though, is Parasol is considered in the air, and you cannot do Showstopper if your opponent is airborne. They gotta be on the ground. Okay, see, this is why Tumbling Run is good. Unfortunately, he went in a little too far, but Tumbling Run moves quicker and it's armored. So, you know, he was able to eat a napalm shot and get in.
Whoa, those were some nice blocks. Liked seeing what I would liked what I was seeing from LOTO with those blocks.
If he pops off a level 3, he might be able to do enough damage to win by timer. Come on, just do a raw level
Looks like
3.
he's trying to do it.
Oh! Oh!
Is that gonna
Oh
do
no,
it?
that's I don't think that'll be enough. I don't think that'll be enough.
Oh.
Oh!
This racket's flop.
Good game though.
That was close.
Cut, cut, cut.
I almost wish we were playing on beta so we could do Soviet announcer.
Me too. But beta changes too much
Ba-
for people to practice.
Luckily, a lot of the stuff's coming over soon.
Beowulf.
Sony approved the Beowulf patch for PlayStation,
Yes.
so I think we are just waiting on Microsoft. Okay, one more. They've each won one game. I know this isn't a competition, but we can pretend it's one. And by the way, we're gonna start making Get Good a little interesting in a few weeks. We're looking to get a betting bot running so people can bet on the matches, salty bet style.
Like that pillar. Ooh, that was pretty
That was nice. You're invincible during those throws.
Don't know if I agree with the Diamond Dynamo to finish off that Eliza.
Yeah, generally you don't want to use super after those throws because you already have 50% damage scaling, but it killed. Okay, LOTO might have to change up his catchphrase from raw tags to churning butter because he is getting off a lot of showstoppers. And that, you know, the stupid amount of damage that showstopper does is helping him immensely. One thing I'm concerned about though is Double might just regenerate all that, so if LOTO had meter when he performed that, he could have done a snap to make sure that the damage is permanent. Okay,
It's sort of like the Parasol's hopping around, trying to avoid any antics that the head would be up to.
yeah, and you could see that LOTO was moving the head around. He was trying to get it into a position.
Ooh.
Oh no, he wanted to try and hit her out of that, but instead he was vulnerable and got hit by it.
Oh.
Again, so many Bella players will try and do that. So Nod anticipated that perfectly. He didn't just jump out of the way like people usually do to prevent it from happening. He punished it. Also, another thing we don't see from any Get Good Bellas, and this is something that I don't really do, is Diamond Deflector.
Oh yeah, that would be really useful in this situation.
Give me Devil Horns! Give me Devil Horns, baby! I don't think he's gonna do it. Oh, he did it!
Thanks, LOTO.
GG.
Good.
Okay, so we have Dementia in JD. After that, we have our final beginner match. It is ADM 20 versus Dr. Oddwin. Then we will be moving on to the intermediate session. Also, friendly reminder that if you want to play more games, or maybe you didn't register but you would like to play, we are going to have an after party open lobby stream after the main Get Good event. Bonanza will be running that, so if you want to, hop in, goof around, play some more Skullgirls, you can check that out after the stream. Okay, we need JD.
I sent an invite to JD.
Is JD in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No.
He left.
I thought he was on Steam though. I could have sworn he said something about like, oh, wait till you try and pronounce my name.
He just left the chat.
Oh, I'm gonna hope it was a crash. 417. Give him 2 minutes.
I guess Steam's being a bitch for him.
He needs an invite or some shit. We need JD to join the Steam chat in order for us to invite him. Okay, JD's here. JD is in. Oh, rattle, 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 rat. Cute Lolly Love. That's a lovely Steam name. I really love looking at all the fake EMP usernames on FGC streams.
Yes.
Like what are your favorites?
I don't remember any, I just know that they're funny.
The two that I remember immediately are EMP Bill Cosby Touched Me and EMP Bridget's Girlwood. I laugh like a little girl when I see that.
Alright, we got a Fortune Valentine versus Valentine. Ooh, nice cross-up. Something that you gotta be watching out for when you're playing against a Valentine.
Yeah, Val has some tricky ones. Guys, just don't spam all caps and everything will be okay.
I liked seeing what that Val did and throwing the knives at the head.
Okay, and JD's stuck in the corner now.
Ooh. Just getting that extra head damage. Dementia might wanna... never mind.
So as someone who used to main Val, what is your take on the Valentine mirror match?
It's really just very up in the air, trying to get the cross up on the other person. Basically, it's a game of leapfrog. And waiting for the other person to mess up. Liked that grab to sort of break up the momentum of the match.
Game black screened. You might have to restart and join again. That seems to be what's happening.
Uh-oh. My lobby just started to be broken.
Did you go to infinity and beyond?
Yup.
Okay, yeah, mine... Okay, everyone's in, so I think it's okay.
If this doesn't work, we're gonna move to a new lobby.
Then you'll get to see that lovely, super kawaii technical difficulties gif.
I think you're looking for a lab rat.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Ooh. Nice job, Demensia, for crossing out that Valentine.
Don't even try.
Nice cross up from that Valentine.
Don't even try.
Ooh. I keep seeing Dementia use that headless standing heavy kick and not getting punished for it. That move's unsafe.
Nice job doing that quick little jump mix-up. Gets the grab on the jump in,
Ooh,
and then goes
just-
into super.
That, I do not agree with that. The scaling on that is way too much. And now
I think it'd be more appropriate if JD had like a few bars of meter. But when that's
Now
your
he has
only
no
bar,
bars.
I wouldn't say it's worthwhile.
I'll cut you down. That's gonna...
Deadly shot.
Ooh.
You weren't kidding about this being really jumpy.
Yeah. I mean, that's sort of what Val's game is.
It's in the can.
Val is definitely one of, if not the most mobile character in the air in this game. Maybe with the exception of Pain Wheel, depending on how you interpret it.
Okay. Well, they've both won a single game each, so let's see who takes game 3.
I think you're looking for a lab rat.
Make it flashy, guys. Action.
Don't know whether JD was sort of standing around intentionally. I doubt it.
Not sure what happened there, but it seems like everything is a-okay now.
Ooh. Throwing
Did
knives.
JD do that just because he wanted to hit the head? Because it was pretty clear that he wouldn't be able to hit the body with that. Good overhead from Demensia. Dementia, it seems to me like Dementia has a longer corner combo, but something was going wrong there. Because he did like the same set of moves and dropped it like 2 or 3 times. Good news is that if combos aren't working, you can fix that with lap time. And there goes Fortune.
Steam crash. Why?
Boo-hoo. Once again, we are back to the Valentine mirror with 55 seconds left on the clock. This could be a while. Both players are making some really questionable supers. I don't know if they're, unintended inputs or what, but a lot of the cases in this match when knives are coming out, there's no reason for knives to be coming out. Nice push block, avoided getting caught by a grab on the ground. Jesus. 2 techs in a row.
All right, show's over.
And there we go. JD takes game 3. So, before we move on to our next match, Omnyx, by the way, can you please get ADM and Oddwin in here?
Yep.
I'd like to give a plug for an event run by some of our regulars. Bam! Weekly Skullgirls tournaments. Join the Skill Grills group, and you can check this out. Nodscouter and Catfish Ma organize this event. They commentate the tournament on the Our Skullgirls Twitch channel. This is open to any player regardless of skill level. You can sign up early in the week, and then it's at like 7 o'clock Eastern on Fridays. So if you want to, get some more practice, put your skills to the test, check out Skill Grills. In fact, you should all be following the Twitch channel. The Our Skullgirls Twitch channel. We actually have a pretty regular series of events going on here, so you can tune into a bunch of different Skullgirls streams all throughout the week. We have Catfish Ma's Quest for Resets, we have Get Good, we have Skill Grills tournaments.
Something for everyone.
And all these people are pretty active on Reddit, so if you want to talk to them, play with them, get feedback from them, there are a lot of people that are happy to help out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Double V Fortune. Starting off with a cross up from Double.
What's going on?
What?
With the match, we need some insights. Gonna get hit by that car from behind. Gotta be careful with that.
Take 2. Showtime.
Those Rekkas could have been punished. Ooh. Panic level 3 from Oddwin.
Hey, quick heads up! If Nightbot has silenced you on the Twitch channel, message your Twitch name in the Get Good chat, and I will fix it. So that way you can talk, but quit shitposting.
Time to pull myself together.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
ADM's fortune is going to town, but Oddwin... No, Oddwin's back in the corner. Gets hit by that overhead. You really need to be careful when you're fighting characters with the overheads. Those moves have fairly lengthy startup times, so it is possible for you to notice what's happening and switch your block stance. But also, if you're playing an opponent kind of regularly, or you're doing a longer set, then you might catch on to their patterns, and then you can just read it and know when that overhead's coming instead of trying to react to it on the fly.
Take two. Showtime.
You know, we do not see a lot of double players.
We do not. Especially not ones who...
ADM is going
using
to...
the Luger shots to keep people away.
ADM is seriously going to town with these fortune mix-ups. He's using overheads. He's using lows.
Ooh. Using cat heads to get in a little bit of extra damage.
I think that's it.
Here comes the car, and that's all.
Player 2 wins.
Yeah, Delectable says Get Good is literally 50% Big Band and Squigglies, and I agree.
Yeah.
People play those characters a lot. They play Squiggly because they have a thing for dead girls. They play Big Band because Big Band is not hard to play at a low level. Guys, play other characters, please. Play Philia. Philia is a fun character.
know who is also a fun character?
If you say Fuqua, I'm banning you.
No.
Then who's a fun
Oh.
character?
Parasol can be pretty fun.
I have a friend who insists that you're wasting your time if you don't play Parasol.
I think I know who you're talking about. But anyway, there's a match
Who am
going
I
on.
talking about? Adam?
I forgot what his name is.
The one from FGC.
Yeah.
Blonde-haired one? Yeah.
Ooh. Could have punished that Rekka. Ooh, nice block on that overhead.
Take two. Let's rock.
Or maybe the case is when we talk about the amount of Squiggly players, maybe it's because Squiggly combos are so effing long.
Ooh.
I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm watching a fighting game. I feel like I'm watching a turn-based strategy game. This is Skullgirls, not Civ 5 with the Brave New World expansion pack.
One-player games. Ooh. Just gets hit as soon as those cat heads are out. Ooh.
I'm
Not
guessing that was a car mix-up.
Yep. Not looking at that dust.
Reckon ADC's air dash canceler, attack damage carry. I don't know. We got so many abbreviations. That wasn't a CSI reference. That was a Law and Order reference. Good job for catching something was up, though. Okay, so we are now moving on to the intermediate section of Get Good.
To explain the difference between an ADC and an IAD, ADC is an air dash cancel. You use it to extend combos that are in the air. IAD is instant air dash. Correct me if I'm wrong, but doing that will put you instantly in the air and instantly give you some distance, so you can quickly do moves that hit high.
Yeah, an instant air dash is when you air dash as soon as humanly possible. So, our first intermediate matchup, we have Nodscouter versus Unit. And they're both here.
They are.
Lovely. So, ready up, ready up, ready up. There we go. They're doing everything as soon as I say it. That's magical.
Well, haven't you arrived promptly?
Another 3v1. Nod is playing Squiggly, Big Band, and Fortune. Unit's just going to be rocking solo Val. Well, Val has pretty low damage output, so I think that the damage scaling might not seem as ridiculous as it sometimes does. But once again, when you're playing a 3v1, with your team of 3, you have a bit less room for mistakes because your characters will die quicker.
Really liking seeing Unit use Valentine's mobility to its fullest extent.
Nod keeps on throwing out fiber upper, but Unit... Oh! No, it didn't block it that time. Unit's doing a very good job of avoiding getting hit.
Ooh, nice
job jumping out of that.
Ooh,
Tried going in for the
push
command
block
grab
before the
mix-up.
drop. Ooh, tries crossing up, just ends up getting himself into the corner. Here come the squiggly combos. DHC!
Unit is not out of it yet, though. Snaps into Fortune. Really wants that Fortune down. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go into Squiggly so he could get rid of all that red health. Rainbow, this is retail.
Player 1 wins.
May I take the lead?
Certainly.
Everybody warmed up?
They pick Spooky Stage once again. Unit's rocking the Spooky Palette.
Jumping over that brass knuckles. Ooh,
Nice,
that was
nice cross
cool.
under, and gets the command grab, and he's going to carry Squigs back into the corner. There's a fallen woman though to get the reversal and work his way out. I like that Nod was able to fly over unit to get Big Band out of the corner,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, it's all for naught.
Really like what Unit is doing, just trying to get all up in Nod's face and make him panic. That is how you play Val.
Ready for your shot. No way. Don't even give up.
Unit is sitting on 5 bars a meter. There we go. Putting it to use. Ooh, syringe, and unfortunately, that's game.
You don't smell so fresh.
Let's do this in one take. Showtime.
No way. Don't even. No way.
First. Hmm.
That was a very, very quick game.
Yeah.
It's in the can.
Noot and Skullkid are up now. And then Nani versus Quelagg Beats My Ass. The less time I have to, like, put up with chat stuff, the more time I can spend paying attention to games. Just quit spamming caps, and then you don't have to worry about Nightbot anymore. It's not that hard. First Peacock of the day, Nodscouter playing Peacock and Parasol against Skullkid's Valentine Big Band.
Liking what Skullkid is doing and just trying to get in Peacock's face from the get-go.
Just tags out. I noticed like a moment ago he threw out Napalm Pillar to create some distance, but I think he's just decided, you know what, screw it. I don't want to have to worry about keeping Peacock alive. I'll just rock Parasol because she stands a bit more of a chance. That'll be enough to kill, but couldn't he have just done Sniper Shot and it would have worked?
Yep.
Yeah, you need to hold down the item drop button in order to charge it up more. I believe you can still do that with the assist. Is there no way to charge it up? I feel like I've seen that.
Player one wins. Cameras rolling and let's rock.
You're mine.
Again, just going ham on the Peacock from the get-go. Not letting Peacock at any distance. Using that Valentine mobility.
Problem is if Newt decides he wants to just... Okay, well now he doesn't even have a choice. Parasol's going to come in with half health. That happy birthday damage was ridiculous.
For days here. Really liking this Valentine, just making Noot panic.
Can anybody stop this fighting machine?
I'll cut you down to size.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Smart move.
Newt is just gonna try and zone for days, but okay, here we go. Skullkid's in. I think we've got a situation on our hands. See, a lot of people kind of say that Skullgirls is a game where, you know, don't get hit. If you get hit, you lose. Because if someone's able to get in then you're just going to keep on getting bombarded with combos and resets, and it can be tough to get out.
Ready for your shots? I've seen worse. That's gonna be good.
That Argus, I don't think that could have been blocked.
Ooh.
And like we said earlier, I believe it was a Parasol Big Band matchup. You can't really do stationary zoning against Big Band because Big Band can just get through with something like Giant Step, Brass Knuckles, and go into Supersonic Jazz. So Peacock can't just stand around and spam projectiles and expect that to work against Big Band. Okay, so Noot's Parasol stuck in the corner, and oh, I think he's working. Yeah, he worked his way out. Good job. Usually he's had a very difficult time getting out of the corner. But this is what we're talking about. Like you need to be very cautious against Big Band because he can just get in and go into Super. Okay, get me Nani and Quelagg. Yep. After that, we have Stompinstein versus D. Mac Hart Aaron.
I'm all there is of the most real. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Right. Solo band, solo Peacock. I'm curious how Quelagg plays Peacock because, as I just reiterated in that previous matchup, you can't just do straight up zoning against Big Band and expect it to work.
Oh.
Nice use of Bang to beat that Brass Knuckles. If you don't play Peacock and you don't understand how Bang works, there are... Oh! And he gets the bomb. Here's how it works. Bang is quarter circle forward and a punch button. If you use light punch, it causes stagger, and the attack is invincible to throws. If you do the medium punch version, it has a lot of knockback. It's not invincible to throws, but it's invincible to attacks. And so that's what Quelagg is doing, say, when Nani's getting ready to throw out Brass Knuckles. Quelagg's throwing out the medium punch version of Bang that's invincible to hits. And so that's why he's able to beat Brass Knuckles. So that was smart. He knew that he knew how long he was going to be able to keep Nani and block stun. So as soon as the projectiles wrapped up, he knew Nani was going to react, probably with Brass Knuckles. And so he teleported behind and gave himself an opening to start attacking.
Smart gameplay from Quelagg.
Let's see if Nani's able to counter it. There are probably a bajillion Kill la Kill fans out there, Lotto, so just because they both have the same waifu doesn't mean they're the same person. I'm wondering if someone switched characters because it looks like they spent a while on character select. Nope. No, I'm just conspiring.
And hold it higher. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Give me a hit. Give me a hit.
Nani needs to be careful with those brass knuckles because Quelagg has it figured out. He knows that if he teleports, he can beat it and he can start attacking. It's the only move that Nani's using.
Oh, nice use of the whole idea to avoid that SSJ.
And again, Quelagg assumes that Nani's just going to start attacking. In fact, we haven't seen Nani use a single throw. So when he was in the corner, he used medium punch bang, which is hit invincible. So that way he was able to beat whatever button Nani pressed.
Man,
Nani's game plan is not working at all.
Real.
I mean, Quelagg has this completely figured out, okay? You know, he's got his number, he's got his email address, he's got his snail mail, he's got his Kik, he's got his Snapchat, and he is just sending dick pics for days. Nani needs to change up their game. That's plain and simple. Quelagg has a very, very solid game plan. It's working incredibly well. Nani needs to accept that brass knuckles isn't working and change it up. She needs to go into this with the expectation of not being able to get away with the stuff that she was doing in the previous two matches. That strategy is not working. She needs something new.
Better changing over to Fukua.
It's showtime. Give me a hit.
Again, Nani starts off the match with brass knuckles. That's the same opener she's used every time.
Well, you need boogie. Time step. Give me a hit.
Takes a while, but Nani realizes, oh hey, I can probably use Giant Step here.
Give me a hit. Give me a hit. Impression. Give me a hit. Take two. Action. Applesauce. Same old song. General. Giant step. Give me a hit.
I don't know why Quelagg was trying to throw out Shadows in the corner. Because Shadows have a fairly lengthy startup time, and so Big Band was able to, you know, get out of recovery and start blocking. Quelagg should have just poked, gone into a combo, and, you know, just jumped and kicked to carry out of the corner. There's three. I really liked what I saw to Quelagg's Peacock. You know, completely had that matchup downloaded. Here, okay, here's the deal with Undizzy. So, we all know about IPS and how that doesn't allow you to do infinite combos. However, people found out that you could do really, really, really long combos that are a touch of death. They're not infinite combos, but they are long enough that they could completely kill a character. So Mike Z introduced Undizzy, or I believe it's called Drama in game, as I like to think of it as like a patch for IPS. You know, IPS wasn't enough, so we got Undizzy. The way Undizzy works is as a combo goes on longer and longer, the Undizzy bar builds up. It's that little green bar beneath your health. And when that fills up, your opponent is able to burst out of a combo. You can tell it's Undizzy because the burst sparks are green.
To put it succinctly, IPS cares about content and not about length. Undizzy cares about length but not about content.
I believe I have it written down somewhere how Undizzy works. In the meantime, can you get Stomp and D in here?
Yeah. Here they are.
I got it. I got the thingy that I was looking for. Okay, here's a quick rundown on how Undizzy works. The Undizzy gauge is beneath your health. At combo stage 3, it begins to fill up. Every move you perform will fill the gauge a little bit. Once the gauge is completely full, the victim gets to burst at the start of the next chain in your combo. This won't happen before combo stage 5, and once it fills up, you're allowed to finish your chain. When your opponent's in a neutral state, the Undizzy bar drains. It doesn't immediately go from like full to 0. It gradually drains out. It does a burst, then the bar instantly empties out. That is a kind of quick explanation on how Undizzy works, but that assumes that you understand combo staging. The broad takeaway is that longer combos can trigger Undizzy bursts.
Side effects may include nausea, headaches, and death.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Nice job interrupting that taunt. Kinda D going in for a cross-up, but then kinda going like, no, never mind. Nice air grab. Nice overhead. Here comes the combo. Ooh! That was really interesting. Using the armor from A-Train to absorb the hit from the tag, and then proceeding to grab Bella right out of the air. Air grab on incoming. Ooh. Nice grab to put him in the corner. DHC. Not sure I agree with it. Russ SJ to get rid of that Val.
Player 1 wins.
will cut you down to size.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! Three times!
Nice read. The A train.
Deadly shot. Don't even try.
Nice burst bait. Overhead into a combo. Really liking seeing these armored moves when on these raw tags.
Don't futz around.
And Eliza is down. And Valentine is down.
Lazy bird.
Grabbing Bella and incoming.
Bella has a long way to go. Okay, that's going to give D a little bit of space. Good grab. That is game.
Even the sky ain't the limit. Player 2 wins!